Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Ayurveda Free Health Insurance. Here comes the yoga sequence of week 23. I'm so excited. We are getting closer and we are progressing in our practice. Variety of asanas we are practicing. As I told you in previous sequence that for a beginner, the quality of asana is more important than duration of stay in the asana. So just keep practicing with a steady and firm mind. So without delay, let's get started today's yoga sequence. Today we start our session with Virasana hero pose. So knees together and feet apart, and then sit back in between your feet. If you need height, any blanket or brick you can use under your buttocks and sit tall. Then join your palms together in front of you in Namaskar Asan. So here press your chins down, extend your trunk upward, both palms pressing into each other, chin level. Then slowly close your eyes from top to bottom and go inward with your breath. Maintain the extension of your trunk. We chant 3 Oms together. Om. 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 Chest lifted. Bow your head to the heart. Bring your hands down, palms facing up. Then bring your head up with closed eyes and then slowly open your eyes. Then come to standing in Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, arms by your side. So here spread the weight evenly in your feet, front and back, inside and outside. Lift the kneecaps up, bring the top of your thighs back, then move the top of your buttock down as you lift the sides of your waist up. Then draw your shoulder blades in and move the top of your shoulder down away from your ears, chin level. Move to the next pose, Urdhva Hastasana. Then bring your hands in front of you. Then exhale and bring your arms overhead. Maintain the Tadasana. Press your feet down. Lift the sides of your waist up. Draw your shoulder blades in and extend your hand. Wrist and fingers extended upward. Arms in line with your ears. Then bring your hands by your side and maintain the extension of your trunk. Move to the next pose, which is Urdhva Padangust, upward extended bound finger pose. Again start with Tadasana. Bring your hands in front of you, interlock your fingers, then turn your palms in front of you so your thumbs facing down. Exhale and bring your arms overhead. Press your feet down, trunk extended upward, arms in line with your ears and palms are opening. You are exercising your knuckles here and breathe normally. Then bring your arms, change the interlock, turn your palms in front of you, then press your feet down, exhale and bring your arms overhead. Maintain the Tadasana. Press your feet down, trunk extended upward, palms extended upward towards the ceiling. Then bring your arms in front of you, release the interlock and come back to Tadasana. Next pose, Strikonasan, extended triangle pose. So start with Tadasana, bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Make sure your feet are wide enough so your ankles under your wrist, trunk extended upwards, arm reaching. Then bring your left toes in, bring your right leg all the way out. Then exhale, extend your trunk to the right and then bring your right arm down to catch hold of your right ankle, or you can use brick, left arm reaching up. Turn your head and look up. Here press your left foot down, bring the top of left thigh back. Both legs are straight. Press your right big toe mound down and bring the top of right thigh out. Left arm reaching up, chest opened. To come out of the pose, look forward, press your outer left heel down, pull through your left arm, inhale and come up, trunk extended, arm reaching. Then bring your feet to the parallel, repeat on another side. Your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Then exhale, extend your trunk to the left and then bring your left hand down to catch hold of your left ankle or on the brick. Right arm reaching up, then turn your head and look up. Here in the pose, press your outer right heel down, bring the top of your right thigh back, press your left big toe mound down, bring the top of your left thigh back. Draw your shoulder blades in, chest open, right arm reaching up, left arm extended downward. To come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down, pull through your right arm, inhale and come up, trunk extended, arm reaching, then bring your feet to the parallel, then jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Stand with Tadasana, bend your leg, jump or step your feet wide apart, ankles under your wrist, turn your toes in, turn your right leg all the way out. Then trunk extended upward. Exhale, bend your right leg at the 90. Then turn your head and look over your right hand. Here in the pose, press your outer left heel down. Bring the top of your left thigh back and thigh up. Press through the center of your right heel. Trunk extended upward. Then to come out of the pose, press your outer left heel down, pull through your left arm, straighten your right leg, come to the center and repeat on another side. Then bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Exhale, bend your left leg. Then turn your head and look over your left hand. Here in the pose, press your outer right heel down, lift the top of your right thigh back and up, then press through the center of your left heel and bend your left knee more. Trunk extended apart, abdomen in. To come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down, pull through your right arm, straighten your left leg, come back to the center, then jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Pashu side angle pose. So I'm using my brick. So set up your bricks on the horizontal height. Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Ankles, trunk extended upward, abdomen in. Then turn your left toes in, turn your right leg all the way out. Exhale and bend your right knee as we did in Warrior 2. Bring your right hand on the brick, outer side of your right ankle. Left arm reaching up. Then turn your left arm and bring it overhead. Then turn your head and look up. In the pose, press your outer left heel down. Lift the top of your thigh up and back. Press your right knee into your right arm. Left arm reaching towards the right side of the room. Draw your shoulder blades in. To come out of the pose, press your outer left heel down. Pull through your left arm. Inhale and come up. trunk extended, arm reaching. Then repeat on another side. Bring your right toes in, bring your left leg all the way out. Then exhale, bend your left leg, bring your right hand on the brick, outer side of your left ankle, right arm reaching up. Then turn your right arm and bring it overhead. Turn your head and look up. In the pose, press your outer right heel down. Bring the top of your right thigh back and lift the right thigh up. Press your left knee into your left arm. Right arm reaching towards the left side. Draw your shoulder blades in, chest open. To come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down. Pull through your right arm. Inhale and come up. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Bring your feet to the parallel, then jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Veerabhadrasana One Warrior One. So again, start with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Then turn your hands so palm facing up and bring your arms overhead. So here, lift yourself up through the fingertips, especially from your thumb. Then turn your left toes all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out. Here you can lift your left feet, then pivot on the balls of your left feet to turn more to the right, then down. Then exhale, bend your right leg at 90. Here in the pose, press your outer left heel down. Lift the top of your left thigh up. Press through the center of your right heel and bend at 90 degree. Top of buttock down, abdomen in. Shoulder blades in. Arms reaching. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, look forward. Press your outer left heel down, pull through your arms, come up, come to the center and repeat on another side. Then bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out. You can again lift your right heel, pivot on the balls of your right feet to turn more, bring it back. Trunk extended, pull yourself up through the fingertips. Then exhale, bend your left leg. Here in the pose, press your outer right heel down. Lift the top of your right thigh up and back. Press through the center of your left heel. Tops of your buttock down, abdomen in. Draw your shoulder blades in. Shoulders away from your ear. Then turn your head and look up. To come out of the pose, look forward. Press into the outer right heel down. Pull through your arms. Straighten your left leg and come to the center. Bring your arms to the side. Then jump or Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Strikonasan, revolve triangle pose. Start with Tadasana, big toes, inner heels touching, arms by your side. Then bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Then bring your left toes all the way in, bring your right leg all the way out and turn your whole torso towards the right. Here both legs are straight. Press into the inside of your feet down, trunk extended upward. Then turn your torso from the rib cage. Then turn your torso and bring your left hand down on the floor, or you can use the brick. Then turn more and bring your right arm up. Here in the pose, press into the inside of your both feet. Both legs are straight. Turn your torso more from left to the right. Left hand pressing into the brick, right arm reaching up and look up. Then to come out of the pose, press into your both feet. Inhale and come up. Then repeat on another side. You can do the modifications. You can bring your bricks inside of your feet. Then bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out. Trunk extended, arm reaching. Press into the inside of your both feet down. Pelvis is stable, both legs are straight. Then turn your torso from the rib cage. Bring your right hand on the brick, outer side of your ankle. Turn your torso more, then bring your left arm up. Turn your head to look up. Here in the pose, press into your both feet. Both legs are straight. Stability comes from your legs. Press your right hand into the brick. Left arm reaching up. Chest broad and shoulder blades in. Turn your head and look up. Then to come out of the pose, press into your feet. Inhale and come up. Then bend your legs and come back to Tadasana. Then move to the next pose, which is revolve side angle pose with Parashutthanasan. So again, start with Tadasana. Bend your legs, jump or step your feet wide apart. Trunk extended upward. And we will go in Parashutthanasan from Vimanasan. So turn your left leg all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out. Turn your whole torso towards the right. Press your both feet down, then exhale and bend your right knee at 90. Then from here, again stability comes from your legs. Press your feet down. Turn your torso and bring your left hand. You can hook outside of your left knee, or you can bring your left hand on the brick or on the floor. Then bring your right arm up. You can stay here, or you can turn your arm and bring it overhead. Here in the pose, press your outer left heel down. Lift the top of your left thigh back. Press your right knee into your left hand pressing into the floor. Right arm reaching towards the right, and turn your torso more to look up. Then to come out of the pose, press your left heel down and bring yourself again Vimanasan. Then straighten your right leg. Come to the center and repeat on another side. Trunk extended upward. Then bring your right leg all the way in. Bring your left leg all the way out. Turn extended, arm reaching. Then exhale, bend your left leg. Vimanasan. Then from here, turn your torso from right to the left and hook outside of your left knee. You can stay here, or you can bring your left hand on the brick or on the floor. Turn your torso more, bring your left arm up, then turn your arm and bring it overhead. Here in the pose, press your outer right heel down, lift the top of your right thigh back, press your left knee into your right arm pressing back into your left knee, left arm reaching towards the left. Then turn your torso from right to the left and look up. To come out of the pose, press your outer right heel down, inhale and come back in Vimanasan. Then straighten your left leg, come to the center and jump or step back to Tadasana. You can use the modifications which we have already done in previous sequences. Move to the next pose, Parashutthanasan, side stretch pose. Start with Tadasana. Bend your leg, jump or step your feet wide apart. Trunk extended apart. Then bring your hands on your waist. Then turn your left leg all the way in, turn your right leg all the way out, and turn your whole torso towards the right. Then draw your shoulder blades in, chest lifted and look up. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Then bring your hands on the bricks or either side of your right feet on the floor. So here press your hands down and look forward. Both legs are straight. Press into the inside of your both feet. Then exhale, bend your elbow to the out and bring your forehead towards your shin. You can stay up. Here going into the full pose is not that important. It's important here you go in the pose in the right way, or you do the right pose. Then press your feet down, straighten your arms, look forward, trunk extended forward. Then bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, then extend your trunk forward and upward. Then bring your feet to the parallel and repeat on another side. Bring your right leg all the way in, bring your left leg all the way out. Trunk extended upward, draw your shoulder blades in, elbows back, chest lifted, head up. Then press into the inside of your both feet. Then exhale, extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Then bring your hands on the floor, look forward. Press your both hands down, draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk more forward. Then from here, press your both feet down, bend your elbow to the out, exhale and bring your forehead towards your left shin. Then to come out of the pose, press your both feet down, straighten your hands, look forward, take a moment. Then bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, elbows back, extend your trunk forward and upward. Then come back to center, then jump or step back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Parashutthanasan, extended wide foot pose. Start with Tadasana, bend your leg, jump or step your feet wide apart. Bring your hands on your waist. Then make your stance little wider, but make sure you can press into the outer and inner edges of your feet. Draw your shoulder blades in, elbows back, chest lifted, head up, abdomen in. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Then bring your hands on the floor or on the brick, or you can do all the modifications which already have done in previous sequences. Take a moment here, press into outer and inner edges of your feet. Then exhale, bring your hands in between your feet and look forward. Then again exhale, your elbow, bring your forehead on the floor. So here in the pose, press into the inner and outer edges of your feet, lift the kneecaps up, bring the top of your thigh back, shift your weight towards the balls of your feet, heels stay on the floor. Then press your hands into the floor, elbows in line with your wrist, draw your shoulder blades in and head just touching the floor, and breathe normally. Then to come out of the pose, press into your feet, straighten your arms, look forward, bring your arms forward, take a moment. Then bring your hands on your waist, draw your shoulder blades in, extend your trunk forward and upward. Then look forward, bring your heels in and slide your feet in and come back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Uttanasana, forward bend. So stand in Tadasana or separate your feet hip width apart and bring your hands on your waist, elbows back, draw your shoulder blades in, chest lifted, buttocks down, abdomen in, look up, then Exhale and extend your trunk forward parallel to the floor. Then bring your hands on the floor or on the bricks and look forward. Then press your hands down, draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk more forward. Then from here, exhale, bring your head down, extend your trunk downward, and you can stay here or you can bring your hands back and bring your forehead towards your shin. Here both legs are straight. Press into your feet down. Draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk downward more. Then to come out of the pose, press your feet down. Straighten your arms. Look forward. Take a moment. Then bring your hands on your waist. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then extend your trunk forward and upward to come up. Then come back to Tadasana. Move to the next pose, Adho Swan Asan, downward facing dog pose. So come on the side of your mat and stand in Uttanasana, feet hip width apart. Then hands on the floor, shoulder width apart, bend your legs, your one leg back, then another 3-4 feet back. Then heel lifted. Press into the thumb and index finger down. Straighten your arms and extend your waist through the pelvis, buttocks reaching up towards the ceiling. Chest lifted, abdomen lifted. Then maintain all these and slowly bring your heel bones back. So here, press your balls of your feet down. Lift the top of your thighs up. Extend your leg from buttock towards the knee and knee towards the heel. Then to come out of the pose, bend your leg and come to Adho Virasana, knees apart, feet together. Bring your forehead on the floor or you can use a brick for the support. Take a moment here. Then bring your hands back and slowly come up. Kneel down, cross your legs, sit back and bring your legs in front of you, Dandasana. Next pose, Virasana. So knees together, feet apart and sit back. Sit tall. Bring your hands on your knees. So this is relaxing. If your legs are tired, they get energy, they get rejuvenated from Virasana. Then move to the next pose, which is Parashutthanasan, gate latch pose. So kneel down and use your mat for the measurement. So in front line, kneel down, then bring right leg out and bend at knee. So your right heel align with your left knee and then bring your arms to the side. Then extend your right leg and rotate your right leg downward. Then from here, top of buttock down, trunk extended upward. Then from here, press your left shin down, trunk towards the right, and then bring your right hand on the right shin and palm facing up, left arm reaching up, pelvis on level. You can stay here or you can exhale and bring your left arm, meet the right arm and come back. Then bring your left leg back and repeat on left side. So again, bring your left leg out. So your left heel align with your right. Arms reaching to the side, trunk extended upward. Then extend your left leg, rotate your left leg down. Then extend your trunk towards the left and bring your left hand on the left shin, palms facing up, right arm reaching up. Then you can stay here or exhale and bring your right arm to meet the left arm and come back. Then bring your left leg back. Parighasan, sit back. Then move to the next pose, Dandasan. If you need height, you can use your folded two blankets. I'm not using height today. So your leg in front of you, Dandasan. Both legs are straight. Press your heels down and extend your leg from buttock towards heel. Press your hands down and extend your trunk upward, chin level. Then Urdhva Dandasan. So exhale and bring your arms overhead and extend your trunk upward through the fingertips. Then move to the next pose, Padangust Dandasan. Exhale and catch hold of your big toes, trunk extended upward and forward. Draw your shoulder blades in. Then come back to Dandasan. Move to the next pose, which is Padangust Opavi Strikonasan. So from Dandasan, extend your one leg and then another and increase the distance as much as you can. So here make sure your heels are pressing down, your knees and your upper thighs, they are the center of the room. Then sit on your sits bone, press your hands down, lift the sides of your waist up, draw your shoulder blades in and shoulders down away from your ears. Then exhale and extend your trunk forward to catch hold of your big toes. Then draw your shoulder blades in and extend your trunk forward and upward. You can the balls to catch hold of feet. Here press your heels down, sit on your buttocks and extend your trunk forward and upward. Then exhale and come back to Opavi Strikonasan. Then bring your legs back in Dandasan. Move to the next pose, Swastikasan. So cross your legs at your shins. Sit here, sit tall, press your shins into, draw your shoulder blades in and breathe normally. Then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana, and change the crossing of your legs. Make sure your ankles under your knees, both shins pressing into each other. Sit tall and breathe. Then extend your leg in front of you and move to the next pose, which is Parvatasan in Swastikasan. So again, cross your legs, bring your ankles under your wrist, then bring your hands in front of you, interlock your fingers, turn your hand in front of you and bring your arms overhead. Extend your trunk upward. Press your shins into each other. Sit evenly on your sits bone, buttocks down, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Then exhale and bring your arms by your side and maintain the extension of your trunk. Then change the interlock, turn your hands and bring your arms overhead, arms in line with your ears. Don't shrink in your body. Maintain the extension. Then exhale, bring your arms down. Bring your arms by your side. Then extend your leg in Dandasan and change the interlock. So this way you are again rejuvenating your body. Press your shins into each other. Bring your hands in front of you. Interlock your finger, turn your palms in front of you, bring your arms overhead. Here press your shins into each other. Sit evenly on your sits bone. Buttocks down, trunk extended upward. And palms facing upward, palms extending. You are exercising your knuckles here again. Then exhale, bring your arms to the side. Then bring your arms in front of you, change the interlock, turn your palms in front of you and bring your arms overhead. Arms in a line with your ears. Trunk extended apart, chest broadened, shoulder blades in. Then exhale, bring your arms to the side. Then extend your legs in front of you, Dandasan. Move to the next pose, go Mukasana, cow face pose. So bend your right leg and bring it down at the left buttock. Then bend your left leg and bring it over your right knee, so your both knees are parallel. Today I'm doing my both legs also parallel, so you can sit in level. Then if my left leg is up, my right arm go up. Then bend your right arm and bring the palms in between your shoulder blades. Bring the left arm to the side, bend to the elbow and bring your left hand to catch hold of your right arm, or you can use belt here. Then here in the pose, press your shins down, extend the trunk upward, right elbow reaching up towards the ceiling, left elbow reaching downward towards the floor, and chest broaden and chin level and breathe. Then to come out of the pose, release your arms and come here. Then come back to Dandasan. Then repeat on another side. So I'll show you from my side. Dandasan. Bend your left leg, bring it to the side. Then bend your right leg over the left knee. So both knees are parallel on each other and both feet are facing back and side. Then sit tall. Sit evenly on your sits bone, trunk extended upward. Then bring your left arm up, bend to the elbow and bring your palm in between your shoulder blades. Then bring your right arm to the out, bend to the elbow and bring to catch hold of your left hand. Here in the pose, press your shins down. Sit tall, trunk extended upward. Here, left elbow reaching up towards the ceiling, right elbow reaching downwards to the floor, palms pressing into your dorsal spine, chest broadened, chin level and breathe. Then to come out of the pose, release your hands and come back. Then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. So next pose is Shishasan, headstand pose. So folded your mat, then interlock your finger and brings your hand on the mat, elbows under your shoulders. Then bring your head, crown of the head in between the cups of your hand and knees under your hips. Then press your wrist down, press your elbows down and lift the shoulders up. Then straighten your legs and walk your feet in. Keep pressing your wrists down, keep pressing your elbows down. Then bend your legs and give yourself a bunny hop. Then slowly start to extend your knees up. Then bring them parallel. Then from here extend your one leg, then the other. Both legs are straight and extend your leg up towards the big toes. Here in the pose, press your wrist down, press your elbows down, shoulders lifted, ribcage in, and bring the top of your buttock towards your heel. Extend your leg up. You stay here in the pose. You can use the wall. Then to come out of the pose, slowly start to bend your leg, make them parallel. Then bring your knees
towards your chest slowly. Then bring your legs down and go back in Adho Mukh Virasana. After Shishasan, always go in Adho Mukh Virasana. Press your hands asymmetrically and bring your buttocks on your heels, trunk extended. Then bring your hands back and bring yourself up.
Next pose is Salam Sharavangasan, shoulder stand. So make your setup with head stand size 3 blankets, stack on each and bring the brick for the support. Then go in the pose. So sit down, then lay down. So your neck and head on the floor, your shoulders on the blanket, fist width apart. Then bring your shoulders in, roll your hands in, then bend your knees towards you and lift your hips up and give the support. So knees facing up, then straighten your one leg, then the other. Then bring your hands on your back and straighten your legs extending towards the big toes. Then from here go to the Halasana. You can bend your legs and then go in Halasana, or you can press your hands into your back, press your elbows into back, and bring your both legs straight on the floor. Halasana. This is Halasana. So here press your hands into your back, press your feet into the floor, lift your thighs up, buttocks towards hand side. Then go in Pashu Halasana. So to go in the Pashu Halasana, we go in Strikonasan. So extend your left leg to the left, extend your right leg to the right, how much you can. Then press your hand into the brick, press your both hand into the floor and lift the top of your thighs up. Then for Pashu Halasana, press your elbows down, press your hands into your back, then bring your left leg towards the right side to meet your right foot in line with your right shoulder, elbows pressing, both feet pressing into the floor, thighs up. Then bring your left leg out, Uttanasana. Again press your elbows down, press your hands into your back, then repeat on another side. So walk your right feet towards the left to meet the left in a line with your left shoulder, both feet pressing into the floor, both thighs lifting up, hands pressing into your back. Then bring your right leg to the side, Uttanasana. Then bring your both legs again in Halasana. Come out of the pose, slowly bend your legs and bring yourself down. Look to the opposite side, then come down and roll yourself up and stay here for a while. Then roll to your side and come up. Move to the next pose, lateral extension, which are the twisting actions of the spine. So first is Bradwajasan One on chair. So we need a chair, any kind of chair. Then sit on your chair, your feet together or they are hip width apart. Then press your feet down, sit evenly. Then sit tall, trunk extended upward. Then bring your both hand on the bar. Extend your trunk upward. Press your feet down. Then turn your torso from left to the right. Here, pressing your right hand into the bar. Pull your left hand as you draw your shoulder blades in. Chest broaden, chest lifted. Turn more. And don't forget to breathe. Then come to the center and repeat on another side. So change your chair. Sit on your chair again. Hip width apart. Press your feet down. Knees over your ankles. Sit tall. Bring your both hands on. Extend your trunk upward. Then turn your torso from right to the left. Press your feet down. Sit evenly. Trunk extended upward. Pull your right hand. Press your left hand as you broaden your chest and turn more towards the left and breathe. Then come back to the center. We move to the next pose, which is Bradwajasan One. So again, sit in Dandasan. Then bend your both leg towards the left. So your left ankle on the right foot in step. To make your pelvis in level, you can use the brick under your right buttock or any height and sit tall. Then bring your left hand under your right thigh, or you can just press your left hand into your right thigh. Right hand go back, extend your trunk upward. Then exhale, press your left hand into your right thigh and turn your torso from left to the right and breathe. Then come to the center. Then put the height away. Extend your leg in front of you. Dandasana. Repeat on another side. I will show you from my side. So bend your both leg towards the right. So your right ankle is on the instep of your left foot. And use the brick under your left buttock to sit evenly. Then sit tall. Then bring your right hand outside of your left thigh. Left hand go back. Then extend your trunk upward. Press your right hand into your left thigh. Then turn your torso from right to the left. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Chest broadened. Then inhale and come back to the center. Remove the height and extend your leg in front of you. Dandasan. Move to the next pose, which is Bradwajasan second. Only leg positions today. So sit in Dandasan. Then bend your left leg in Virasana. So left leg go in Virasana. Then right leg go in Padmasan. So go in Padmasan. Hold your right feet with your left hand and catch hold under your right shin. And bring your right leg towards out first and then roll it and bring it over the left thigh so your right heel comes near to your abdomen. Then sit tall. If you need height under your pelvis, you can use it and sit tall. This is Bradwajasan second, leg positions only. If your knee is too much higher, you can always bring a height under it. Then again catch hold with your both hands, release your legs and bring it in Dandasan. Then left leg in Dandasan. Then repeat on another side and I'll show you from my side. So again, here sit in Dandasan, bend your right leg from the knee and it will go in Virasana. Hold of your left leg, from under your shin and here, then bring it to the out and then slowly roll in inside, so it go on your right thigh and heel is in your abdomen, and sit tall. And then again catch hold of your leg, slowly release it and bring it in Dandasana. Don't be in hurry. Then release your left leg and come back in Dandasana. Move to the next pose, which is Paschimottanasana. So sit in Dandasana, trunk extended upward, pressing your feet down. Then exhale and catch hold of your big toes or your feet. Extend your trunk upward and forward, sit evenly. Then exhale, bend your elbow to the out and extend your trunk forward and bring your forehead towards your shin.
Here in the pose, press your heels down, extend your leg from buttock towards heel. Sit evenly on your sits bone. Draw your shoulder blades in as you extend your trunk more forward and breathe normally. Then, to come out of the pose, inhale, raise your head, raise your chest and come back to Dandasan. Move to the next pose, Janu Shishasan, head to knee pose. Again start with Dandasana. Press your hands down, trunk extended upward. Then bend your left knee and bring your left foot highest inside of your right thigh. And left knee at 90, right leg straight. Then press your hands down and turn your torso towards the right. Then exhale and catch hold of your right foot, trunk extended upward and forward. Then again exhale, bend your elbow to the out and bring your forehead towards your right shin. Here in the pose, press your right heel down. Extend your right leg from buttock towards heel. Left knee at 90. Sits bone on the floor. Draw your shoulder blades in as you extend the sides of your waist forward. Then, to come out of the pose, inhale. Raise your head, raise your chest and come back. Then, catch hold of your left knee and come back in Dandasan. Then repeat on another side. Catch hold of your right shin, bring your right foot inside highest of your left thigh, right knee at 90, left leg straight. Press your hands into the floor and turn your torso towards the left. Then exhale and catch hold of your left foot. Extend your trunk upward and forward. From here, exhale, bend your elbow to the out and bring your forehead towards your left shin. In the pose, press your left heel down. Extend the left leg from buttock towards heel. Sit evenly on the floor. Right knee at 90. Then draw your shoulder blades in as you extend your torso more forward. Then to come out of the pose, inhale, raise your head, raise your chest, come up. Then bring your right leg in front, Dandasan. Move to the next pose, which is Triangmukh Ek Pad Paschimottanasana. Bend your left leg and come in Virasana leg. Right trunk extended upward. Exhale and catch hold of your right. Then again exhale, bend your elbow to the out. Extend your trunk forward and bring your forehead on your right shin. Here in the pose, press your left shin into the floor. Press your right heel into the floor. Extend your right leg from buttock towards heel. Shoulder blades in as you extend your trunk more forward. Then to come out of the pose, inhale, raise your chest and come back.
then extend your leg in front, Dandasana. Then repeat on another side, bend your right leg and Virasana. Left leg is straight, trunk extended upward. Exhale, hold off your left foot, trunk extended upward and forward. Then exhale, bend your elbow to the out, bring your forehead towards your left shin. Here in the pose, press your right shin into the floor, press your right heel into the floor, extend your left leg, press your left heel into the floor, extend your left leg from buttock towards heel, draw your shoulder as you extend your torso more forward. Then inhale, raise your head, raise your chest, come back, then extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana, and sit for a while in Dandasana. Next pose is Mukasana One, simple twisted. So sit in Dandasan, extend your both leg in front, then bend your left leg at your knee and bring your left foot near to the left buttock and sit tall. You can use height if you need. Right leg is straight. Then extend your left arm up and hook it inside your left leg. Right hand go back and trunk extended upward. Right leg is straight. Then press your right hand into the floor as you extend your trunk upward. Then press your left hand into your left thigh as you turn your torso from left to the right. Here, press your left hand into the left thigh and left inner side of your foot pressing into the floor. Trunk extended apart and turn left to the right more. Then inhale and come back. Then extend your left leg and repeat on another side. Then bend your right leg, bring your right heel towards your right buttock. Sit tall. Then extend your right arm up, hook it inside your right thigh. Bring your left hand back and sit tall. Then turn your torso from right to the left. Here in the pose, press your left hand into the floor as you extend your trunk upward. Then press your left heel into the floor and extend your left leg from buttock towards heel. Press your right inner side foot into the floor. Press your right hand into right thigh as you turn your torso more from right to the left and breathe normally. Then inhale and come back. Then release your arm and extend your leg in front of you, Dandasana. Then move to the next pose, Opavi Strikonasan. So extend your one leg, then the another, and increase the distance and sit here tall for a while. Then bring your feet in Dandasana and sit in Dandasana for a while. So next pose is Viparit Karni, which is new to this sequence, and who are not able to inversions, this is really good for them. So for this one we need to fold our blankets in long side. So fold your 3 blankets and stack on each other this way. Then how to go into the pose? You need to sit on your folded blankets and then slowly slide down on them, so your head, neck and all the shoulders come down, only lower back on the blankets. Bring your hands by your side, palms facing up. Then bend your knees towards you and extend your legs up at 90 degree. Here your shoulder blades on the floor, legs at 90 degree, and extend your leg towards the big toes and you can stay in this pose up to 2 to 3 minutes if it's okay. Then to come out of the pose, bend your knees towards your chest and then slowly roll yourself up, and then from here you can directly go in Savasana or roll to your side and come up. Here I am showing you the modification of Viprit Karni, who are not able to do that in the center of the room. So same height, or you can use a little height. So I am using the same height. So put the same height against the wall, and there is 2 to 3 inches gap in between the blankets. Then sit on side and roll onto your blanket. So your lower back on the blankets and your shoulders, head and neck on the floor, heels touching the wall, hands by your side. So here it's easy to do this one, and this way you can practice Viprita Karani. Then to come out of the pose, bend your knees towards you, roll to your side and come up. Now let's move to the last pose, which is Savasana Corpse Pose. So lay down on your back with bent leg. Draw your shoulder blades in and bring your palms by your side and palms facing up. Then slowly start to extend your leg one after other. Relax your abdomen. Then make sure your whole body in a line, your whole body in center. Then slowly close your eyes. Take a deep inhalation. Then with the exhalation, let go your legs, let go your hip joint, let go your arms from the shoulder, and just relax and let go. And observe your body. How are you feeling? Where your body feel relaxed, where you feel tensed. Breathe normally and observe your breathing, movement into your rib cage, in and out. Observe the movement into your abdomen, up and down, and just relax and let go. Then bring the tension. You can turn your palms towards the floor. Bring your hands on your abdomen, on your torso. Then slowly start to bend your leg one after other, and keep this calmness with you. Then roll to your right side. Take a moment here. Then press your left hand into the floor. Inhale and come up. Then join your palms together in front of you. Chest lifted. Then bow your head to the chest. Namaste. So this is the yoga sequence of week 23. So this is very similar to the previous sequences. So now we are building the stability, because we already have learned all the poses. We just need to keep practicing them. So keep practice them, and if you have any question, let me know. Till then, bye. Take good care of yourself, because health is wealth. See you in next video with the yoga sequence of week 24.